We are recording. All right, everybody. Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's almost Friday. Who's excited for Friday? Are you excited for Friday? I'm excited for Friday. And then it's a 3-day weekend. Does anybody do anything cool over the 3-day weekend?
No.
Anything?
Today has to be cool.
Say it again, Wyatt.
Today I am doing something cool.
What are you doing today? That's cool.
I'm gonna go set up my duck blind.
That'll be cool.
No, I will come and get it right now.
Are you doing something cool, Braxton?
Like running. Oh no, not really. But I think on what is another 3-day weekend, or it might be this weekend. We're going camping because we go every year to this one spot.
Where do you go camping, Braxton?
It's like at sand dunes and stuff. The place is called Lawson Landing.
Oh, I know where that is. It's kind of near where I grew up, Braxton.
We go there every year for my grandma's birthday, and we catch crabs with the cages and stuff. And we set them down. It's a lot of fun.
That sounds very fun.
There's so many sand dunes we'll go play on.
I know
But
you slide down them on cardboard.
yeah, we have this skimboard thing, and you can go so fast down it.
Cool. Very cool. All right, what else? What else are people doing that's exciting? Anything cool? We're going up to Mr. Cooper's parents' cabin. Remember where I was that one time doing Zoom with you guys from the cabin? Nice, somewhere different.
I don't 6,000.
All right, let's take a look at how we did yesterday. Yesterday, it was a little scary. If you were looking on Google Classroom last night, let me get over there. Okay, if you were looking on Google Classroom last night, let me show you the screen.
No.
First, you got to mute before you yell at Hunter, okay?
Sorry.
Allowed to we still love you. Okay, so last night it wasn't looking too good. As of 7:30, we only had Amy, Braxton, Christian, Conde, Jonathan, Maddie, Blair, and Wyatt, which was 9 people. Then I sent out a bunch of text messages and I got Amara and Haiti. So we were still only at 11, which was a little scary. Bentley, you were one of the text messages I sent. Did you get your steps done? Bentley. Okay, so I didn't get any steps for Bentley. Daniel, you posted yours this morning. Thank you. You posted yours. Did you get your reading log done? Aaliyah, did you get your reading log done? No? Yes, no. You sent me some comments on a reading log, but I didn't get a reading log. Okay, so no reading log from Aaliyah, no steps from Bentley, no steps from Billy. Billy, did you do your steps yesterday?
Yeah, but I got like 500.
Well, show it to me.
Let me see my color.
Polo, did you do your reading log or your Harry Potter? Polo?
I got a bunch of steps.
I know a lot of you did a really good job yesterday. We're waiting to.
Got 6 right now. Since I've had my pocket for so long, I got 6,160.
There you go. It's not hard. You just have to actually do it.
I got 10,000 steps.
Yeah, Maddie, I think you were the champion yesterday. You turned in like 9,000 yesterday.
We went to the dog park and I played fetch with my dog.
There you go.
And that means I ran around the dog park and chased
Christian
balls
got
with
his
him.
steps with his dog too, I think. Right, Christian? You chasing a dog yesterday in your yard?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog hope good steps. Natalie, I think you were just jumping on the couch this morning. All right, Billy, scoot it over. There you go. All right, so that's 2,000. At least I can give you 2 points, but you got to turn it in. Okay, Billy, you got to like take a picture of it and turn it in. Okay, we know how to do that. So it was a little scary, but we did make it. I was just missing Aaliyah's reading log. I was missing Bentley's steps. Bentley, the next time you tell your mom you're too tired to do your homework, I want you to think about how tired your mom is. Okay? Because I'm tired of that excuse from you. Billy, you didn't turn yours in. I saw yours. You didn't get to 5,000, but I did see it. I got nothing from Michael, nothing from Jose. And Polo, I don't know why you just don't do your work. Yesterday, you told me you forgot. What's the reason today? Wait, Polo, you gotta unmute, buddy.
I'm tired of these steps.
Try it again, Polo. I just want to know so when I sit down with your mom next week, I can tell her that the reason you're not turning your work in was one day you forgot. What's your I want to make sure I know. Well, you're a little too frozen for us to wait for right now. Maybe you can chat it to me. Why don't you chat like getting stuff done yesterday, just so I know, so I can let mom know, okay? I want to be sure I have the right story. Okay. Jose, I got nothing from you yesterday and I'm sick of it. So you're staying on with Miss Wallace until all your work is turned in. Got it? Okay, she's logging on at 10:30. I'm going to make her host. She's going to keep you and Michael on until your work is finished. Got it? You didn't even turn in what I did with you. So I'm pretty over it. You can't tell. This is Ms. Tyner's over it voice. It looks like this. For the rest of us who are functional people, thank you for turning your work in yesterday. I had to say this from Jose and Polo and Michael. So let's see how many people we had yesterday. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. I got 2 16s in a row. Not awful. I think for those of you who are turning in your work every day and doing it, my frustration is not with you, it's with the people who are continuing to not do what they need to do. So Polo, Michael, and Jose, if I don't see a change tomorrow, your Friday is going to be very long because your Friday is going to be getting everything done that you didn't get done this week because I'm over it. Everybody hear me? Polo, Jose, Michael's not even here. Yeah? So Polo, I don't know what your reason was yesterday, but I don't think you forgot 2 days in a row. So you'll have to come up with a different story for me to share on that one, okay? You keep thinking about it. So let's take a look at what we've got to get done today. For those of us that are functional people and getting our work done today is pretty easy. Let's take a look at it. We've got a computer screen that's loading. Kind of weirdly dark in this room for you guys. It's a little weird. Thursday, here we go. There we go. I was working on next week. See how I was doing my job last night, Polo? I didn't forget to do it. I was already planning next week. Bentley, I was pretty tired while I was doing this, and I still did it. Pretty crazy. All right, so Thursday, October 8th, here we go. We've got a journal to do. To those of you who like to do your journal early, I'm sorry I linked the wrong journal with today. So the journal that posted was yesterday's journal. Thank you for letting me know so I could fix it. But today's journal is now posted. Sorry, guys. Bentley, that's what happens sometimes when you're working late and you're tired. Sometimes you make a mistake, but you still do your work. For math today, we're doing more like we did yesterday, just a little bit bigger multiplication with decimals. You guys rocked math homework last night. I was super proud of you. You do have the last chapter of Harry Potter today. For those of us who have actually been doing this,
Yay!
instead of just randomly clicking on answers, which some of us do on a daily basis, you're probably pretty excited to actually read the end. Those of you who didn't read the book, I'm sorry, you missed out on a great one. And then you do have a PE video from Mr. Seaver because it is Thursday. Bentley, did you bring your stuff to the facility today for PE? Yes?
Miss Tyner?
Mom said she was packing it last night. So either mom lied last night or you're lying now. You have to pick one. Which one was it? She told me you were putting it in your backpack last night. Once you go look at your backpack, maybe it's in there. Go check it out. What's up, Braxton?
Are we going to listen to all the books?
We are going to do number 3. That's what I recently decided. We are going to read number 3.
Why aren't we going to read all of them?
Because there's 7, Braxton, and maybe people would want to read something other than Harry Potter eventually. Hopefully, by the time we're done with number 3,
No.
once we're back at
The
school,
whole thing then.
well, once we're back at school, Braxton, if you want to choose to read the rest, you absolutely can. And I have CD players so you can listen once we're back at school. Okay. So, but we'll let people choose from there. Okay. However, next week, because it is conference week next week, and I told you that we would have a little bit less to do during conference week because it's supposed to be mini days. We are not going to start book 3 until the following week. Okay, so next week we won't have any Harry Potter to listen to, which is kind of a nice break. As much as we like Harry Potter, it is nice to not spend 30 minutes listening to it. So next week we will have the week off from listening to a book, and then the following week we'll start up number 3. Okay? Because I know a lot of people want to read number 3, but also it would be nice to have a little break, a little time.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Who's talking to me?
I was just saying the book name.
He's ready. He's ready to read.
My,
Mike,
we have like,
what's
sorry.
up? Oh,
We
Mike,
have like all the books.
do I have all the books? Yes, I have 1 through 7, and I have.
I said we have all the books.
Oh, good. You got to read along then, Braxton. It's fun to read along while you listen.
My dad read all of them.
I was letting everybody, I was letting Jose know that you and Jose, because you can't seem to manage to turn your work in, even the work that I do with you, and I'm pretty over it because Miss Tyner has spent a lot of time trying to help you guys figure out how to turn your work in, and you're still not doing it. As you can see yesterday, neither you nor Jose turned in a darn thing. So Miss Wallace is going to log on today around 10:30. I'm going to make her host, and she's going to keep you online while you finish your work today because Miss Tyner is done, and she's tapping out, and she's asking for help from your principal. Okay? So you're going to get everything done today with Miss Wallace, and then you're going to log on to office hours at 1:30, and we're going to get your math done. And then I'm going to sit here while you turn it in. Because yesterday I did your math with you. I spent an hour of my life helping you with your math, and you couldn't spend 5 seconds to turn it in afterwards. And I am done, if you can't tell from my voice. Everybody else is really happy that I'm not talking to them right now. Okay, so Michael and Jose, you have fun with Miss Wallace for an hour. And I want you to know that she has better stuff to do today than babysit you. But I'm done babysitting you, so Miss Wallace is going to take a turn. Okay? Might want to make some changes to what you're doing. Got it? Great. All right. Moving right along, we have math to learn today. So we're going to start in our notebooks, but then we're going to go whiteboards because we don't have really a whole lot of new stuff to learn in math today, more of just practice. Okay, so I need you to get out your math notebook for me. I should see you moving. I should see you getting out the math notebook, turning the pages in to today. Page. Okay, we're doing lesson 12. Out. Michael, I need you to go. Math notebook now. I'm all done being nice today. Morning, Leo. We are all here. Leo, I need you on time, my friend. I need you on time. I'm glad you're here, but I need you on time. I need you to get your math notebook, please, Leo. All right. Thank you, Leo, for moving and moving and moving. Here we go. All right, you guys, it's weirdly dark in here because, you know, it's like cloudy outside. So I'm going to try turning the light on. I don't know if that makes it any better. Try turning the light on in the room. Oh, it's been dark while I teach math. Try that. Just give it a second, it should get better. All right, we are looking at the next blank page in our notebook. We're getting ready. Michael, look, send us needs help. All right, are we ready? Yes, 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 yes. Ready, ready, ready?
Nothing there.
Yeah, you guys did so good on your math today. I'm very proud of you. If you don't have a times table, you're gonna want one. Make sure you find a times table. Now until the end of time. All right, can you guys see okay? My light,
No, I can't say anything.
yeah, I didn't share my screen. Asking your opinion and you can't see what I'm showing you. There you go, how's that? Good.
Good.
Our title is gonna be figure multiplication with decimals. All right, today is 10, 8, 20, 20. All right, are we ready? You've got a times table, you're armed and ready? Today's homework is lesson 12. It's two-sided. It only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 problems on it. I can handle it. I will be in office hours today to help out. Okay, if you want to be there in office hours, I would love to help you. All right, so here we go. Example number 1 for our notes. Are you ready? Yeah? Okay, let's try 4.53 times 38. Okay, this is pretty much exactly what we were doing yesterday. Let's see if you can walk me through how to do this, okay? I'm gonna go sticks so I know who to torture next. The sticks say I am torturing Michael first. After Michael, I've got Christian. Michael's disappeared again. So Christian, can you tell me how to round these numbers? What would they round to be, Christian?
The 4.53 will turn into 50 or
Okay.
450.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna round all the way to the big place I've got, which in this case is the ones place. So what's it gonna round to be?
500.
Yep, but it's not a 500, it's just a 5, right? It's just a 5, that decimal's there, right? So it's gonna round to be 5, right? Times, and what would my 38 round to be?
40.
40. Okay, so I've got 5 times 40. Let's see. Bentley, are you there? Louise Bentley, Miss Amanda? I know you see things I don't see. Miss and Bentley. Ashton, you're my next victim. Ashton, what's 5 times 4?
20.
20. Thank you, Ashton. I got a 20, and then I've got a 0 back on there. So my estimate is 200. Okay, let's try this. Yesterday, we practiced one like this, but what am I gonna write down today when I take the decimal out of that number? If I take the decimal out of that number, what am I gonna write down, you guys? Maddie, I see your hand. What am I gonna write, Maddie?
You're gonna write 5 10.
So I'm gonna write down 451. What's my word gonna be?
10.
They're not tens. Look at them.
100.
Hundreds. Does everybody see why? Why am I gonna write down hundreds instead of tens, you guys?
Because there's 3 numbers.
Nope, there were 3 numbers yesterday.
Oh, because the decimal is in a different place.
Decimal's in a different place. Everybody see what Maddie sees? Everybody see what Maddie sees? Okay, so if I look at 4.53, if I were to put that on the place value chart, you know, because we worked so hard on this year, you know that that would go like this, 4.53. And if I was going to read it, I would read 453 hundredths. Remember we worked on that? You got to have that still in your brain. Is it still in there? Yes, thumbs up, head nod, smile, something. Yeah, okay, great. So next to this, I'm gonna write not tenths like I did yesterday. Today, I'm gonna write hundredths. Okay? And then I'm gonna be multiplying that by 48. Okay, nothing has changed from what we were doing yesterday, except the word that's next to my math problem. Yesterday, we were writing tenths most of the time, and today I have to write hundredths. Are you ready to multiply this for me? Most of us can do this now. Some of us are still having a hard time, but most of us can now multiply this. Let's see what you can get. Are you ready? Yes? Good, I see pencils moving. I see times tables flying around. That 8 is a little tricky. Good job, Aaliyah, getting that times table out. Okay, so you're gonna look at that times table and you're gonna multiply that 8. My little tiny sticky note I have up here is missing. Mr. Seaver must have thought that was trash. Silly Mr. Seaver. Bentley, you have to actually, let's go. The 3. All right, so first I'm multiplying by that 8. You ready? My first victim, Brandon. Brandon, I need help with this 8. My next victim is going to be Braxton. Brandon, can you help me multiply by that 8? I'm getting some of you sending me your partial products like we did in welcome to send it to me. Brandon, yeah.
Hold on.
Brandon, should I keep waiting for you?
8 times 3.
Brandon, right now, I need you to sit down with that phone in front of you, doing what we're doing immediately, right now. Sit down, leave your video on, put your camera so I can see what you are doing. Now. Right now. I'm not playing around with you anymore. You've missed 3 days of school. I need you doing what we are doing right now. Sit down, put the camera where I can see you, and get out your math notebook and a pencil. You shouldn't be trying to figure out what I'm asking you. People have already solved this whole math problem, and you haven't even realized that I'm multiplying 8 times 3. Sit down, get out your math notebook, and do school, Brandon, or I'll just mark you absent. Braxton, you were the next stick I had. Can you help me with the 8, please? Because it's now been 5 minutes of me ranting at Brandon. Go, Braxton. 8 times 3.
8 times 3 is 32.
24, but you're close. 24. Got you. 8 times 5.
8 times 5 is 40.
2 makes 42. Great job, Braxton. And 8 times 4?
8 times 4 is 32.
Plus 4 makes?
36.
If you had 3624 as your first partial product, congratulations. Let's go on to the next one. We're going to remember to put our placeholder down there, which is the number one thing that you guys like to forget. Some of you only got half the points on your homework last night because you did that on every single one, but you didn't check what I said and redo it. So it's still sitting there just like that. All right, here we go. We're doing the 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1 makes 13. Your second partial product should be 1, 3, 5, 9, 0. And then I need you to add that up.
You want us to say it to you in the chat box?
Go ahead. I'm doing it right here.
I got the answer.
Job. Okay, Brandon, since you're not listening to me, I'm texting Mom. Here I go. Everybody else, we're going to start with the second problem. Oh, we got to put our decimal in here. Where should the decimal go? Maddie, you tell me.
It should go after the 2 and before the 1.
After the 2 and before the 1. Okay, so my answer here would be 172.14. Okay, when I look at my estimate was 200 and my real answer was 172. Very close. All right, here we go. Number two. Lots of people sent me that right answer. Lots of people were close. Very good. All right, let's look at number 2. I'm going to make up number 2 and I'm going to try to make it extra hard. It's going to be 207 times 14.3. Okay, 207 times 14.3. I need you to round those numbers for me. Okay, what are they going to round to be? Who can tell me? Who can tell me what am I going to round these to be? I've got Maddie's hand, I've got Billy's hand. Billy, I had your stick here. Let's see. Billy, can you round 200 for me? Sorry, 207. What would that round to be, Billy?
3.
So my 0 can't round, so my 2 is going to stay a 2. So I'm going to end up with 200 times. What about this one, Billy? Can a 4 round? The 4 strong enough to round, Billy?
Yes.
Nope, 4 is not strong enough to round, so my 1's going to stay a 1, and that's going to round to be 10. All right, so my estimate is going to be 200 times 10. What am I going to get? See some people chatting it to me. What am I going to get? Very difficult math problem. 2 times 1.
2,000.
I see so a lot of 2000s, and somebody told me 2000. 2000 is my estimate. Okay, now, technically it doesn't matter which way I set this one up. I could put the 207 on the top, or I could put the 14.3 on top, but we know a sneaky trick. Which number would be better to put on the bottom so that we can use our sneaky trick?
207.
Ready? 207, Michael, why 207?
Because 207 has a 0 in it.
Because 207 has a 0 on it. Can you remember why would we want to put the one that has the 0 in it on the bottom?
Because we get to skip some.
Yeah, you get to skip a partial product. Does everybody remember that when we were working on that the other day? Yes? If you forget that the other way, if you forget that and you put them the other way, is it okay? Are you still going to get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but Michael, we're going to take your advice and we're going to set this up and we're going to put the 207 on the bottom. So I'm going to take my 14.3, I'm going to take my decimal out. So I have 143. What word am I going to put next to that one? What word am I going to put next to it when I take that decimal out, you guys? Tell me. Go ahead. Tell me. Good job. Pence. Okay, and then underneath, Michael said we should put our 207 underneath because then we can skip some. Okay. Perfect. Bentley, I need you with me, buddy. Come on. Have you written anything down yet? There we go. Come on. Okay, so now we're going to multiply. All right, let me see. My victim is Polo. Polo, you are in charge of my 7. Are you ready, Polo? My next victim after Polo is going to be Amy. Be ready, Amy. Polo, are you ready? Hey, Polo, what's 7 times 3? Help me out.
24.
I need you to look at your times table. It's not 24. Look at it again. 7 times 3.
21.
21.
There we go. 21. Good job, Polo. 21. I'm going to carry my 2. I'm going to put my 1 down. Perfect. Okay, Polo. Now I've got 7 times 4. What's 7 times 4, Polo?
28.
And I'm going to add the 2. So 28, 29, 30. Okay, so 30. Great. Okay, Polo, last one. It's the hardest one of all. 7 times 1.
7.
Oh, you got it right. Plus the 3 right here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. All right. 1, 0, 0, 1. Perfect.
There's a bunch of zeros in this one.
It is a lot of zeros. Okay, now Michael, if I did it this way, I could skip some. So Michael, I'm gonna cut my 7, my 2, my 3. Now, I would normally put one placeholder down here and go on to that next number, but we've learned that we don't actually need to do that. It just saves us a little bit of time. Colleen, are you still with me, please? So if I skip that and I go on to my 2, here's the part that could get you. How many placeholders do I need if I go on to the 2? How many zeros have to go down there? Show me with your fingers. Show me.
2.
Show me. Show me. 2, because I'm multiplying by 200. I need 1 0 for the 7 and 1 0 for the 0. So I'm going to put down 2 zeros. And now I'm going to multiply by 2, which hopefully we can do because that is some solid 3rd grade multiplication. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So help me out. Everybody help me. Ready? What's 2 times 3?
9.
6.
6.
6.
There we go. Okay. 2 times 4 is 8. And very hardest one of all. 2 times 4. Stress out now. 2 times 1.
2.
2. Next. All right. We're going to add this up. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. 1, 0, 6, 9.
Oh,
All right. Let's see if anybody sent me that. Some of my friends who like to get this done quick. Wyatt, you got it. Good job, Wyatt. So our answer is 29601. Now, still have to get our decimal in the right spot. Amy, I've got your stick here. Amy, can you tell me where the decimal should go on that? Valeria, you're going to be my next victim. Valeria, where should that decimal go, babe?
survive, Tayo.
Leo, can you tell me where should that decimal go?
Sí.
Behind the 0.
Behind the 0, he says. He is correct. My decimal should go behind my 0. And the reason for that is my answer has to be tenths, which means I need it to end in the tenths place. Okay, no different from yesterday. The only thing that's different about today is that you will have some 3 digits times 3 digits. Okay, and you have to pay attention. Is it hundredths or is it tenths? Good. Ready to do a couple whiteboard problems before we're done for today? Yeah? Okay, let's do a couple on the whiteboard so you can show it to me, okay? All right, I'm gonna put my notebook out of the way. I'm gonna grab my whiteboard. I don't know where I left my pens, probably in work. Oh, here they are. I found them.
What is that?
All right, are we ready? Yes? Okay, I'm gonna do the problem timer. Are you ready?
Yes.
Thumbs up, head nods, smiles, ready, we're live, we have our whiteboards, we're ready. Yes? Yes? All right, Martha, she's ready. All right, here we go. Let's try 7.2
10,000.
233.
Okay, I'll get the 10,000.
There you go, Braxton. Okay, 7.42 times 233. Are we ready?
Yes.
First thing we got to do is round. Is my Valeria back? Valeria never gets kicked off. MIA. Daniel, can you round these numbers for me? You are my next victim I pulled out. After Daniel's going to be Jose. Daniel, can you round 7.42? Daniel's going to text it to me because that's how he communicates with me. No, it wouldn't be 800 because the 4 can't round. So my 7 is going to stay a 7. And it's not 100, it's a 7. It's in the ones place. So that's going to round to be 7 times. What about 233? What's that going to round to be, Daniel? $300. Perfect. No, it's not going to round to be 300, Mike. Daniel, because the 3 is too little. It has to be a 5 or bigger. Sorry, you haven't been to school yet.
200.
It's going to round to be 200. Okay, so our estimated answer for those of us who made it there should be 14 plus 2 zeros, 1,400. All right, now, which of these numbers do you want to put on top? It doesn't technically matter, but there is a sneaky trick I could use on one of them. Anybody see the sneaky trick? Maddie, you see the sneaky trick? What could I do?
We put 7 on top.
Okay, Maddie wants me to put the 7 on top. So that's going to be 742, and my word is going to be hundredths. And we're going to put this one on the bottom. Maddie, can you tell us why did you choose to put the 233 on the bottom?
Because we'll only have to do one. Oh, because if you put this 233 at the bottom, you only have to make one line. You only have to do 2 lines of numbers because there's going to be 2 of the same.
Okay, we talked about this in office hours yesterday. Actually, need your attention this way, buddy. We talked about this in office hours, I think it was yesterday, where if you have the same number on the bottom, you're going to have 2 of the same partial product. So if you put that number on the bottom, it saves you a little bit of time. Would I get it wrong if I did it the other way? No. Just to use a sneaky trick. So here we go, sneaky trick time. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. And 3 times 7 is 21. Plus 1 makes 22. Now watch the sneaky trick. Okay, so I've got 2226. It's a lot of 2s. I'm going to put my placeholder down, and now watch. When I multiply by the 3, I'm going to get the exact same partial product that I just got because they're both 3s. So I'm going to get 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. And 3 times 7 is 21, plus 1 makes 22. Do you see that I have the same partial product twice? Everybody can see that, right? 2226, 2226. The only thing that's different is I have a 0 on the end because I was multiplying by 30. So when you see that, you can trick yourself and not even have to multiply again. You can just copy that partial product right on the next line. All right, you do the last one. You do the 2. Multiply by that 2 for me. 3 is done. 1 is done. 2 placeholders. You're going to multiply by the 2 for me. Ready? If you think you've got the final answer, you can send it to me in the chat. Then we'll see if you were right. Well, Mara's even got a decimal in hers. I don't know if it's right yet because I haven't finished it. Until Leo's typing. Let's see what he got.
Wait, you could tell when we're typing?
Yeah. See, he just sent it to me. I knew he was typing. Leo, you sent me the second partial product. Can you add it all up and find the total answer? Daniel, you're getting good, sir. What happens when you come to school for a week? Good work. All right, let's check it out. I've got a lot of different answers, but some people who agree. Let's see. Jose, your stick was up next. Jose, can you do the 2 for me? I see you working away over there. I'm proud of you. Jose, I want you to do it for me. Let's got a little delay on Jose's internet. There we go. All right, Jose, do it for me.
2
2
the
times
2
makes
times 2 is gonna be 4.
4. Okay, 2 times 4?
8.
Okay. And 2 times 7?
14.
14. Jose, you are totally frozen, but I can still hear you. I'm going to take it. All right, let's add these up. Here we go. You ready? Let's add them up. Let's see. Can you do it without my help? You haven't got it yet. Add them up. See what you get. Send me that answer. I see 2 different answers. And that 3rd grade edition coming back to bite us. Bentley, you got to add, honey. Me softly. Jose, get a decimal in there. Where's the decimal going to go? Still frozen, but still working. All right, I'm going to add slowly. Let's see if I can get what you got. I've got 6, 8, 8, 12, 7, 1. 1, 7, 2, 8, 8, 6 is what I've got. Aaliyah, can you tell me where my decimal should be? Where would my decimal go, Leah?
Behind the 0.
I don't even have a 0 in my answer. My answer is 1, 2, 7, 8, 8, 6.
Behind the.
So it's supposed to be in the hundredths place. So where would I need to put the decimal so that that number ends in the hundredths place?
Behind the 8.
Which 8? Which number do you want me to put it between? Say between this number and that number.
Between the 8 and the 6.
If I put it between the 8 and the 6, that's going to make my number end in the tenths place because that 6 is in the tenths place. I want it to be in the hundredths place.
Between the 8 and the 8.
There you go. Between the 8 and the 8. You got it. Between the 8 and the 8. Some of us, when we turned in our homework last night or yesterday afternoon, whenever you turned it in, some of you didn't have decimals in your answer. So you want to make sure tonight, because I did take points away if I couldn't see your decimal. You want to make sure tonight that you have that decimal in the right spot so I can see it. Okay. All right, before we're done with math for today, I'm going to give you one to do all by yourself. When you're finished, you're going to chat me the answer in the chat box, and you're going to hold it up for me so I can see that you do it on a calculator. Are you ready? Watch it. Ready? You guys are working hard. You're doing a great job. Last math problem between you and no more math. Are you ready? Braxton, you look ready. All right, here we go. Ready? Don't get scared now. All right, we are going to try 5.61 times 207. Okay, now the first thing you got to be able to do is round these numbers. So if I'm going to round this to be the nearest whole number, that means I'm going to take off everybody after the decimal, you guys. What would it be? Tell me. My 5 is going to be a what?
5 or 6.
7, 6.
I heard 5, 6, and 7. Anybody want to weigh in? It's one of those.
6.
6.
Okay, so if I look over the fence at the neighbors, I see a 6 there. My 6 is going to round my 5 to be a 6. Okay, now what about my 207? What's that going to be? You're too busy doing the math problem to listen to me. 200. All right, 6 times 2 is 12. Gotta put my zeros on. There's my. Are you ready? Are you ready? Doing this all by your lonesome little.
Yeah.
If you're remembering what Michael told you, you're going to want to put that 207 on the bottom because it will just save you a little bit of time. 207. All right. Start your engines. When you think you've got it, you can send it to me. If you want to send me your partial products along the way, do it. I'll check them for you. Are you ready? I'm going to give you 3 minutes on the clock. I'm not going to put it on there because that beeping is really loud. All right, I'm going to here. We've got 3 minutes on the clock. Are we ready? Yes? Yes, you ready? Hey, Maddie. All right.
Miss Hyde, I have a question.
What's up, Jonathan?
If we don't have a multiplication chart at our house, can we can we search, like, if we can still see the screen, I'll be able to have it hold up on half of the screen on the computer?
Sure where you find one, but I sent 2 to you. There's one in the back of your journal,
Oh, yeah.
5 of your planner. Come on, my little friend. All right, 3 minutes. Here you go. You want to check your partial product or your final answer? Do it. I'm going to do it over here so you can see.
Yeah.
So fun.
They're gonna be messing with our internet.
There we go. You got it done before me. Amara.
Calm down.
Amara, Valeria, you are both correct. Amazing how fast you can do this stuff if you know your times table. Go, 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 go. Or you can send me your first partial product if you want me just to check that part. Come on, Ashton, keep going. Jose and Wyatt, you both forgot your placeholders. Jonathan, yours is right.
Okay, I'll be right back. I have like a splint or something on my hand. Just hold on.
Daniel? Daniel, I don't know what you did. Polo, you want to say hundreds. Yours says tenths. Natalie, you got it. Good job. Ashton, is that your first partial product or the whole thing? Amy, you need your answer to say hundredths. Yours says tenths. Leo, I think maybe you forgot a placeholder. Oh, yours is really close, Michael. And Braxton. Oh, Braxton, you got it. You just need a decimal. Maddie, I don't know where yours went wrong, girl. All right, your time's almost up. If you've got it, send it to me. I'm gonna miss you being able to text me answers when you go back to school in real life. We will all just be on Zoom in the class.
I sent mine to you.
Polo, close. Time's almost up. Don't worry. Now your hair's looking real good, but I still don't have an answer from you. All right, let's see. Here we go. Are you ready? Valeria, your stick's on top of my cup. Valeria, are you ready to do the 7? Are you prepared? He's back in action. Okay. All right, Valeria, I want you to do the 7 for me. Ready? Here we go. You are looking down at your paper and you are checking to see that you match what we've got every step of the way. So you're looking down at your whiteboard and Valeria's going to tell us what 7 times 1 is. What's Valeria, what's 7 times 1, girl? I know you're trying to help with kindergarten right now.
7.
7 and 6 times 7?
42.
42. Okay. And 7 times 5?
35.
5. Okay. Forgot to cover it. Okay. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 39. Your first partial product should be 3927. Hand up. I did not fall off the cliff yet. I am still on the mountain. I'm still alive. Good job. Okay. Next torture goes to Montserrat. Montserrat, can you tell me what I need to do now?
You can skip the 0, so you can put 2 zeros and you can go on to the 2.
Okay, I'm going to cross off my 4. All right, can you do the 2 for me, Montserrat?
2 times 1 is 2.
Job.
2 times 6 is 12.
Perfect.
2 times 5 is 10 plus the 1 is 11.
Very nicely said. That was beautiful, Montserrat. All right, let's add this up. That should be your second partial product. If you didn't have that, you got to figure out where you fell off the mountain. Okay. Are you ready? Oh, Jose's internet is finally strong enough to come back on, and then it put the spotlight on there that I had on there like an hour ago. All right, here we go. All right, let's add this up and see what we get. 7 plus 0 is 7. 2 plus 0 is 2. 9 plus 2 is 11. 3 plus 1 is 4. 5, 6. 1, 1. I saw a lot of this answer. 1, 1, 6, 1, 2, 7. And then we had to get our decimal in the right spot. So for the icing on the cake, here we go. Amara, yes, Michael.
That's what I got, but I typed it the wrong way.
Yeah,
I have that answer with the decimal.
what is the answer with the decimal, Jonathan?
The decimal goes between the 1 and the 2.
Decimal goes between the 1 and the 2. So let's see. If I put it up here on my answer, I've got 1, 1, 6, 1, decimal 2, 7. Is that close to my estimate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My estimate was 1,200, and this answer says 1,161. That's really close. All right, let's take a look at your assignment for today. Look, I remembered to not say homework. I know you're impressed. All right, so we've got lesson 12 homework. I have a bunch of people who like to log into office hours and then go, wait, what's our homework? So it's lesson 12 homework. If you want to get it out of your binder right now, you might want to do that because there is a word problem on the back that I'd like to help you sort out. So if you can find it in your binder right now, it is lesson 12 homework. Ashton, if you now, maybe you'll find it before office hours, my dear human. Look for lesson 12 homework. Should be in your binder.
Have it.
Hello?
Bentley, you can find your homework, hon. Lesson 12 homework. Yesterday, we had like the most people in office hours we've ever had. Those are the people who were there will tell you that we had a grand old time. We got all our homework done. So if you would like to come to office hours today, please do. Would love to see you. Okay.
There's office hours today, not tomorrow.
What did you say, Jonathan?
There's only office hours today, so if you want to get office hours, you have to do it today.
I will not be there tomorrow because it is a mini day.
Miss Tina?
Yes, Michael.
What time are we gonna leave?
I don't know, Jonathan, whenever we're done. It's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, it's time to go, click. Like, we got stuff to do. As soon as we're done doing it,
No, on mini day.
same answer. Whenever we're done. All right, you guys are gonna get our light right. Okay, so here's homework for today. Is everybody looking at it? Lesson 12. We're good? Okay.
Yeah.
So it says estimate, then solve using the standard algorithm. You may draw an area model if it helps you. Okay, so for some of us, it's still a little bit of a struggle for us to do it using the standard algorithm. It is absolutely fine if you use the area model here and set this up. Totally fine. You have to do an area model to solve this problem? Absolutely not. Can you if you'd like to? Yes, you may. It would look just like this. 131 times 24. Okay, are we ready? All right, so we've got the front side. We've got 2 problems to do on the front side. Remember, this is that equal sign that means about. Okay, so this is where we're gonna round our answers. Okay, Bentley, you're not paying any attention to what I'm doing. On the back side, you've got 2 more. Okay, it says to do it using the standard algorithm, but if you want to use the area model, you're absolutely fine to use the area model. That's up to you. And then down here on the bottom is where we've got the word problem that I wanted to talk to you about. Don't mind my little mini problem I was doing over there while we were doing that math together on our whiteboards. So let's take a look at the word problem that we've got and see what we need to do. Are you ready? Everybody's got their homework out? Okay, so we're all looking at our homework from tonight. We're looking at this word problem that we've got going on. And it says, Eric walks 2.75 miles to and from work every day for an entire day. How many miles did he walk? Now, the only thing that's tricky about this one is we have to know how many days. Now, you learned that in second grade. Does anybody still remember? How many days?
I remember.
You do?
Yep. 365.
365 days in a year, except for a leap year. We're not going to worry about that. Now, Miss Amanda, I need your vote. Do you think that this means that he walks 2.7 miles to work and 2.7 miles back from work, or do you think that means round trip? I debate it every year.
I think it's round trip.
Round trip, great, saves us a step. Thanks, Miss Amanda. All right, so this guy walks to and from work every day, and apparently he works on Saturday and Sunday. So we are going to multiply 2.75 times 365. Okay, now you know how to do that math. It'll take you a minute because it's a 3 by 3. Those are a little bit tricky, but you know how to do it. What is my sentence gonna be? Because remember that once you get your answer on a word problem, Ms. Tyner is extra mean and she requires you to have it in a sentence. Who can tell me what that sentence would be? What would my sentence be?
Hide.
I see Maddie's hand and that's it. Anybody else think they can give me a sentence? Here's the question. How many miles did he walk? And I see Maddie's hand. Anybody else? I gained a Christian on that one. I always gain a Christian when I act like I'm sad because no one raises their hand. Christian's always like, all right, Miss Tyner. All right, I'll go sticks then. Here we go. Let's see. Maddie, lucky you. You had your hand up and I pulled your stick. It's like the gods knew. All right, so what would my sentence be, Maddie?
Eric walks however many miles he walks in 1 year.
Okay, so I'm going to put a blank there so when I get my answer, I can just fill it in. Miles in 1 year. Man, if he had his pedometer in his pocket, he would get a lot of steps from Miss Tyner while he was walking to work. Okay, so I'm going to put that sentence on my paper so Miss Tyner doesn't take away one of my points because she's the meanest person in the whole wide world and she likes to take points away from me. Right? Ha ha ha. All right. Is everybody good?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Now, a little project for us to do, you guys, which is something that Mr. Wright says that we needed to do for our Chromebooks. So if you are not talking to me on a Chromebook right now, like you're using your phone or you're using whatever, I need you to turn on your Chromebook and get it up and running for me so that we can go on Zoom on the Chromebook, but I need you looking at the Chromebook or whatever computer it is that you usually use for our class. Okay, so I know Jonathan has a different computer, he doesn't have a Chromebook at home. Jonathan, you're still going to want to do this to your computer right now. Okay, same thing for me. You have a Chromebook, but I'm going to want to do this on my laptop right now. So whatever computer you use for class, for Google Classroom, for doing all your assignments, Google Docs, all that stuff, I need you to have that computer turned on and ready to go because we're going to do something that's supposed to make it run a little bit smoother.
I did it.
So I'm going to give everybody a second to get their computer turned on so they're ready to go. Montserrat, I love watching you be Cecilia's tech specialist when she comes in the room with her Chromebook like that. It's fine. Things. It's no big deal. All right. So you are going to turn that on.
What are we doing?
All fired up. I'm going to show you what we're doing. Okay. It's not hard, but I just wanted to go through it with you guys real quick. Okay. Best way. Right, while you're doing that.
Wait, Miss Tyner.
You're muted.
What's up, Jose?
Are you muted? No. Can you mute yourself? No.
Wait, what did you say? Because it took me out of the meeting.
Jose, I just said you need to have your
Me back.
Chromebook on.
Please, or I won't get your pencil.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know if I
Yeah. But it's my computer. The computer that my mom got me.
Okay, so perfect. That's the computer that you usually use, right? For school stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Is everybody ready? Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to be sharing a picture that Mr. Wright took, like a screenshot. Oh, goodness. Hold on, you guys. Where'd you go? Can you guys see my screen?
We still see you.
You see me, but I don't see you. Oh, it
Yeah.
hasn't been in a while. Okay.
No, we can see your screen.
Hold on. There you are. Why is it doing that thing again where when I share?
We can see your screen.
I know, but I can't.
I can't.
Hold on. I know you can't now. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I think I know what I did. Hold on, you guys. Nobody move. Moving, Jonathan.
I know.
Oh, goody. It's doing that thing where you disappear when I share screen. Remember how I fixed that last time. Can everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the first direction from Mr. Wright, okay? So this is a picture of your screen when you have the internet open, okay? So when you have Google Chrome open, you should be able to see these little dots up in the corner. Can you guys see them up in the corner of your screen?
Yeah.
Stop my share so I can you see them? So not in the window of the Zoom, but up in the corner of the internet window. Can you guys see them up there? So Maddie's saying when she's on, or that's Valeria. Valeria says when she's on Clever, okay, so when she goes to Clever and she looks up in the corner, in the very corner, you should see those 3 little dots that Mr. Wright is showing you in that picture. Do you see them up there in the corner?
Yes. Where the X is?
Here, lots of yeses. Does everybody see what Mr. Wright's talking about in that picture?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, if you don't see it, we'll work
Does
on.
it customize?
If you
I
do,
don't see
Yes.
it.
I never.
see it, great. If you do see it, you want to click on the 3 little dots that look like a snowman. You see those 3 little dots that look like a snowman?
Yeah.
If you don't see them, it's okay. We'll work on doing yours later. But for those of you that do see it, I want you to do with me. So you can see Mr. Wright's picture right there. You're going to click on those little dots, and it's going to make a menu pop down. And then you want to click on where it says settings. Does everybody see it? Those of us that can get this to work. Do you see settings right there?
Yeah. Yeah, I clicked
Yep.
on it.
Yeah,
I've already
perfect.
clicked on it.
I'm on it right
Click there.
Perfect. I can move it.
And then,
Okay.
no.
I don't understand.
Now what do we do?
I'm coming. Hold on. There we go. All right. Can you see it now?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Okay. So the next thing that you want to click on is right on it. It says privacy and security.
Found it.
It.
Yeah, it's on this. It's on the left side. It's in the 4th one down.
Window. Do you see it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe I need to clear.
Where is it?
Spencer, I need you to stop. Braxton, I need you to mute. What's up, Maddie? I see your
I can't find it.
Chromebook's under my
Can't find it.
I don't see it.
Braxton.
I
You just hang on for a second. Okay.
It's not here.
All right, Maddie, what did you say?
It's not there.